Hello everyone, you're watching Data Science Crash Course, episode 10 and the last one. So on the final note, I wanted to make this video a little bit more about visualization and how you present your data, how you present your results in the end. So there are a couple of ways you want to present your data and a couple of reasons why would you like to do that. So first of all, one of the reasons why you want to present the data at all is that, well, if you apply for a job and if you get a problem that you have to solve as an exercise, then you need to show it somehow. And the best way to show that in the first case is actually to send your Jupyter notebook with the working code, with a good written documentation. That's the best thing about it. That's something which almost all the people accept, especially if they have a little bit of technical background at least. If you're presenting your results at your company to someone who's actually not technically oriented or does not have a technical background at all, then actually you need to plot your data, have visualization with explanations, and Python for that is also great. So a couple of ways to show your data is, as we talked in the last episode, you probably need to reduce a couple of dimensions because the best way to present data is in the form of a graph or like two-dimensional heat map, heat wave, or like other kind of map, but definitely 2 dimensions are the best. And you want to present that, plot that data. For that, you will basically use Matplotlib. So the library I mentioned in the very first episodes, Matplotlib. This is something you should be accustomed with because this is the best library to actually plot your data, plot your graphs in a visual aspect. There's many ways to actually customize this plotting. And then if you even want to get something a little bit more advanced, then you should read about Dash. So Dash is about building web apps based on Plotly from Python. It's a little bit more complicated, but still very doable. And then you can just send a link to different people who can view it anywhere without having access to Python or your Jupyter notebook. So that's really great, especially for showing your results to non-technical people. So this is what I wanted to talk on the visualization side, Plotly and Dash. And then the other part is, if you have the results that you want to share with the world because you have like a cool data set, you did some cool results, then the best way to do that is, of course, go on GitHub and create your open source repository there, make it public, upload your algorithms, upload your code, and share with the world. That's the best way of doing data science because you really have this nice, encouraging community and you can share your code with friends, with non-friends, colleagues, everyone else. Of course, if your job permits that, because if you're working on something which is related to your job, then probably you are not allowed to do it. But hopefully you can, and GitHub is the best place for do that. So on the final note of this episode, let me know how you like this crash course. Do you have any suggestions? I hope to actually do crash courses like that more often and actually about other stuff as well. So about machine learning, about also more advanced techniques. And at some point, I will also start adding different Jupyter notebooks that you might use that I really like or are basically coming from some of the books that I read. Because as I showed you in the beginning, I have really a lot of books with me all the time. I love books. I love reading books about Python. I love reading books about deep learning and everything about those books is great. I love coding and visualization of data is also great. Have a great day. Hope you've learned something through this course. It was really simple, really quick, also fun for me to do. And probably the next courses will be longer, more advanced, faster, and definitely we will have fun. Thank you for watching this episode and the whole course. See you soon.